Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Q&A. This is a Q&A for September 13th, 2023, and if you've not been with me during the QAs before, these are questions that have been asked on videos, through email, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. How do I budget my money as a 1099? So, you don't get taxes taken out, so you do have to do, I recommend 30%. $30 out of every 100 set aside for taxes. Some people put that tax money in an interest bearing account so it kind of rolls up and over. You can choose to pay your taxes quarterly or annually. What is the difference between talk time and available time as far as pay? So, say I'm sitting on the phone for 60 minutes. And talk time is how many of those minutes I was talking. So, if I was talking 45 minutes, I'm paid for 45 minutes, not 60 minutes. If it's available time, I'm paid for the whole 60 minutes. This is going by pretty fast. How many streams of income do you have? Okay, so I have KDP, Udemy, YouTube, Job 1, Job 2. I have 5 streams of income. Some are bigger than others. Some pay monthly, some pay every few months. Just how it is. Pretty soon I'll be doing people's resumes depending on how the time is set up, if I've got time for that. So we will wait and see on that. What are your hobbies? Well, I have 2 cats, so I love my cats. I also did some gardening this year. I did my Sudoku puzzle book, which I've got. You know what? I'll show you. So this is what I got, and it is on Amazon. And there's all sorts of I love those little number puzzles. Just love them to death. So I do that. I walk, so I've got a Fitbit Charge 5. And I do a lot of walking, trying to get my steps in, be a little healthier. You know how it is. Give some time management tips. I can't reiterate this enough. You have got to get some sleep. If you are working from home, if you are a stay-at-home parent, whether you're a stay-at-home dad or a stay-at-home mother, whether you have 2 incomes, 3 incomes, 1 income, or no income, and you're looking, you have to absolutely get some sleep. A good night's sleep, drink a cup of coffee in the morning, cup of tea, soda, whatever wakes you up and gets you going. Sleep is the number one thing. You can't concentrate while you sleep. You can't be at your best if you're not sleeping. Some people are like, oh, I'm used to it and stuff like that. But getting a good night's rest, however long or short that is for you and that is healthy, then definitely do that. I always try to make sure I'm up an hour, hour and a half before I have to work. I am not always a morning person. So I need a cup, 2, 3 cups of coffee. I'm kind of, that is what I'm doing in the morning. I've got some tea today, and, it takes me a little while. I take my shower the night before, but I lay out my clothes, so I get dressed from my pajamas to my clothes, and it's just kind of crazy. But yeah, sleep. Why can't I find a job for X amount of dollars? What has happened at the beginning of the pandemic, those remote jobs were plentiful and they paid well. At the beginning of the pandemic, it was 17, 18, 19, 20 plus dollars an hour. As people have experienced layoffs, as people have gone through and done career directions. We all know about the tech layoffs. We know about Lowe's having that hiring freeze earlier this year. We know about Cigna not having classes. We know about clients leaving these third-party call centers, going overseas, not happy. So a lot of the jobs now are either seasonal or 1099, or they're not paying as much. And even for those jobs, you think, my God, who would apply to that? There's a ton of people because paid is paid. You can't pay your rent money on a wish. You need, money. So people will take what they need to take until they can find better. But that's what's going on in 2023. It's hard. How can I improve a work from home experience? A lot of the time, so let's talk honestly. When you're paid, when you're getting a paycheck, you are paid to behave a certain way, do certain steps, their protocol, call flow, whatever, and be the sort of worker that they need. I hear a lot of people of, well, I ain't doing that. They don't pay enough for that. The point is, you took the pay to do certain things. It is a transactional interaction. They pay you X amount of dollars. They need you to do A, B, C, D, and E. If you feel that the pay is not enough, and in some cases it's not. It's not. Sometimes the training is not complete. Sometimes the training is not thorough. Sometimes people aren't picking it up for whatever reason. It's rough, okay? But stick with it until you find something, because them jobs, they're not plentiful. They're plentiful, but so are the pool of applicants. What is your current internet package? I have the highest residential package is 1 gig unlimited data. I don't spend as much on it because the company that runs it now took over from the company that had it before, and when I had it before, I had 4 gig unlimited data. So, yeah. Will you do a live Q&A? Probably not. I do these Q&As because I come across the questions so often. So I write them down, take them off the little strips, put them in the container. It's just harder to do a live Q&A because sometimes I have to pause the video and then, blow my nose or or to the bathroom or something. So probably not going to do a live Q&A. Last question. What software do you use for your videos? I use Olive Video Editor, which is free. I use Filmora Wondershare. I use Screencast-O-Matic. And, of course, I use Canva for my thumbnails. Alright, everybody. Thank you so much for staying. My name is Becky, and I will see you next time.